Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is a very special video. It is the start of our F122 My Team career mode. Yay! If you're looking for someone who's actually good at this game, that wouldn't be me. We're just kind of here for the ride. We're here for the giggles. Yeah, it should be fun though. Anyway, getting into it. Okay, so basically I designed my character and my suit earlier, so just copying that across, again, bright pink because it's me.
Very nice! We did it!
Also, finally we have like female celebration, like victory calls, so that's always exciting. I like that. Obviously, our team is McQueen Racing after the greatest driver of all time. In terms of sponsors, we literally signed the one that we thought would look prettiest on the car, so that's the type of series you're getting ourselves into here. And for the engine, we went with Red Bull just because of the performance, and we can deal with the reliability later. As an Aussie, I really wanted Piastri as our teammate, but as you will see, he is nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. But Marcus Armstrong's there, and he has the Southern Cross on his flag, so he will have to do. And here is our beautiful livery again. I designed it earlier and just copied it across the most obnoxious colours possible. And again, same team colours. I kind of like it. I really do like the neon vibe we have going.
Go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
With both hands and lead the charge against the rest of the paddock. We'll find out soon enough, as the new season is just about to begin. But first, let's see the unveiling of the team's car and meet the owner of the brand new Formula 1 team.
I just wanted to include this so we can see everybody's really cute uniforms. And here is our beautiful car.
Well, first of all, thanks so much.
Wow, and now we're going to completely skip through the whole Will Buxton interview, because I'm sure we've all seen it a million times before. Basically, I was focused on aero and chassis, as that's really important in this new era of Formula 1 instead of powertrains. Okay, and welcome to the headquarters.
It's important to use the time between races to the fullest
Basically,
extent,
as most
and
people
that's
do,
really
just
the
going
activities
through
group.
and scheduling
Manage
all of
everyone's
the
times.
activities into the timeline. So that way we can get maximum R&D and money, and also boost our second driver. Because he might be Piastri, but I still want Armstrong to do good. And together, we're going to bring Australia and New Zealand back to the pinnacle of motorsport once more.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they're having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
So going through to our facility section, as you can see we're already spec 1 for the chassis department, and that's because we chose to focus on it during interviews. And again, I'm surprised that our powertrain's already at 6 out of 25. Anyway, we go through purchasing a couple of upgrades for aerodynamics, mainly the Venturi tunnels, as that's going to give us the biggest performance boost out of the available options. And then went through and did the same for the chassis, focusing on the energy store system packaging. Again, because that's what's going to give us the biggest performance boost with the amount of R&D we have at the moment. Okay, proceeding through to our first race weekend of the season. I'm excited.
Hey mate, this is Mark. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car's ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data from here.
So this weekend there was a focus on the race program as well as on tie wear, so here's me being a tie whisperer, obviously. and getting my tyres into purple. I'm very proud of myself for that one. Unfortunately, our third practice session, which was ERS management, didn't actually record. Yeah, so you can just enjoy me warming up these tyres and being very proud of myself. I am. Okay, so this is a bit awkward. The file corrupted for the entire qualifying session. I am pissed, but that's okay. Not really. Basically what happened was Latifi decided to literally slam into the side of us during our second fast lap of Q3. Not that we would have gotten into Q2 anyway, but still pissed. And I now have a personal vendetta against the Canadians, so I'm coming for you. And you will definitely be able to see it in the race. I'm just battling Latifi harder than I would anyone else. Also, the start of the race also corrupted, so that's fun. So you're not going to get the build up, but we're just going to get straight into it, no warm up or anything. So yeah. And now onto the grid, and it is lights out and away we go for the first Grand Prix of this new era of Formula 1, Bahrain. We get up to a pretty decent start. Actually that's a lie, we get kind of swamped and boxed in. But we're able to go around the outside of turn 1, as you can see, taking a really wide line in order to get through and back into 17th, which soon becomes 18th because Latifi. And you can see, really just holding everyone up there, but that's okay. Continuing on lap 1, pretty much just trying to stick with us and the cars ahead of us through sectors 1 and 2. However, going into probably my least favorite corner on the entire calendar, I hate it so much. Stroll tries to get past us, but you know, he defended pretty well there. And along the straight, he tries again. I don't know what it is this year, but the AI is so much quicker on the straight, and I don't really like it. But then he brakes slightly later than them. And then we're able to keep that position and continue the rest of the lap.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Yeah, I know the start was okay, Mark. I was very confident. At least I'm not coming last, which is genuinely what I just expected at this point. It seems like it's been pretty smooth sailing. However, onto lap 2, we see Vettel coming up on our right hand side. And he's able to get past us so much quicker, and it's actually so frustrating. Because I don't know whether he just keeps getting better exits, but yeah. And he's over to take us going into turn 1, but again, we are just so much later on the brakes. And we're just able to slide past him again. In fact, we look to have a go at Nicholas Latifi into turn 2, but unfortunately he gets just ahead of us. However, into turn 3, sending it once more. And yeah, he comes back at us because they just don't get, the AI just gets such better exits compared to me. And it's just such a tight scrap between me and Latifi for the rest of that lap. And on to lap 4, Vettel gets past us again on the same straight. And Stroll looks to have a go at us, as does our teammate and Alex Albon, and we make it 4 wide for a second there, getting really pinched in, and our teammate manages to get past us, and we all bump tyres going into turn 1. And it is now a matter of personal pride to get back past our teammate. However, going into lap 5, Albon of all people was on our right hand side. I didn't even know he was in the fight, but anyway. Again, we're able to outbrake him slightly, tapping our teammate, good measure, just to show how stuff we are, but he got past us. And we're making sure to stay within 1 second of him still so we can get that DRS. It's lap 6 and I really want to go at Armstrong into turn 1, but unfortunately just outbrake myself and squeeze him slightly to the right, taking a bit of curve, and we're able to get past him. However, as you can see along the back straight, he comes back at us. However, again, able to just keep it ahead. And looking back at the replay, I can actually see there was a bit of a three-wide moment there with Ocon deciding to get involved too. However, I'm able to keep my position, but unfortunately for my teammate, Ocon just squeezes past. Again, outbraking myself into turn 1. I really keep thinking that move's gonna work. It doesn't, so I take a minute to just cool down and refocus. And coming to the end of lap 7, we decide to pull a vintage Daniel Ricciardo move and outbrake the TV into the final corner. I was so proud of myself for this one, like genuinely able to just cut across him and maintain that position. He does try to come back at us down the straight though, but he's in a Williams, and as bad as our car is, we're able to actually fight him. To turn 1, keeping that position, and you'll see a little orange notification pop up at the top. That gave me a little heart attack because I thought I just punted him off circuit, but it was actually Mick Schumacher ahead. Now I have no idea what happened to him. I'm assuming it was a mechanical failure, but unfortunately I didn't save the full race, so it's just from my perspective this whole time. And as you can see, looking at our tyres, they're above 30% and the pit window is coming up, but I was feeling okay, so I kind of wanted to... I was still feeling okay on these tyres, however I really wanted to try the undercut on a couple of cars ahead, because I know how bad the tyre warm-up phase is on this game, so I figured I'd just get ahead of everyone, and I might have slightly older tyres by the end of the race, but it was sort of something I was willing to risk.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
And there we have it. Marky Boo is telling me to pit soon, so I think we're going to come in after another 2 or so laps on these tyres. The reason I think I can pull such an early pit stop is purely because I now consider myself a tyre whisperer based off that one practice session, so... And coming in at the end of lap 12 for our pit stop then.
And it looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Okay, can we appreciate the new broadcast mode too? That was really cool. I wasn't expecting it when I was playing, but yeah, I definitely improved. And it is a 2.9 pit stop for us. Not bad at all. Not the best, not the worst, but it was definitely something we could work with.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
So on our outlap, I really struggled to get the tyres up to temperature and just had zero grip. As you can see, Bottas is 2.5 seconds behind us coming out of the pit lane, but by the time we get to turns 5 and 6, he's already overtaken us. And as you can see, he just literally runs off into the distance 5 seconds later, and I was like, I'll try to stay within his DRS, but that only lasted one straight, plus falling back again, so not amused. At the end of the lap, to make matters worse, we get this notification.
Okay, there's a fault with the DRS. You will not be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out for now.
So annoying, but at least I'm not within 1 second of any car anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. And to add to our pain, look who came out of his pit stops ahead of us. Our teammate. At least we're ahead of Latifi, but our teammate came out ahead of us, so he was able to go for the overcut. Fortunately for me, I know how bad these tyres are at this point, so I'm just pushing really hard to overtake him, and I don't want to be sat behind him for too long. Fortunately, I'm able to get past him on that same lap. All of our tyres have warmed up by this point. Up ahead, Joe spins out right in front of me and I have to take avoiding action, swing to the right. Fortunately, I get through unscathed. However, I don't know what happened. I think he just spun it on the curb. He must have done. Whilst we're all good, no damage, I can't say the same for our teammate. He is into the pits on lap 19 for what I can only assume is a front wing change or some sort of damage from Joe. I don't know, again, only really my perspective. The rest of the race is pretty chill, no further incidents, managing to hold steady in P16. And coming to the end of the race, Sergio Perez sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, but it is Carlos Sainz who is your winner today. Unfortunately, I have no clue what happened up the front, so again, sorry about that one. Yeah, next time, hopefully we'll get it from someone else's perspective, but I guess this is truly what a race driver sees, you know, they don't get everyone else's replays mid-race. And we crossed the line for P16. Honestly, it could have gone better, but it also could have gone significantly worse. And really my whole target for this race was to just either maintain my position or gain a few. As long as I didn't drop back, I would be happy, and we did just that. Sebastian Vettel is your driver of the day. Again, don't know what was going on with him, but yeah.
Hardly looked in doubt. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them is losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
So Carlos Sainz is your race winner then, with Sergio Perez in second and Leclerc on third to make the double podium for Ferrari. What a day for the IRL second drivers, look at them go. Ferrari is back on top, and at the time when I recorded this, there hasn't been a performance update, so maybe Red Bull will come back and that will make the championship very exciting between the two of them. Potentially Mercedes coming through as well. As you can see, getting some acclaim for the team there. A bit for damages that we have to pay to due to our incident with the TV in qualifying that you just don't get to see. Again, really sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully next race is better for our team, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. Drop a like down below and press that red button to subscribe for more F122 content, as well as some other F1 video essays or motorsport related content. I'll see you in the next one. Later.